Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now today's going to be something different, but I'm kind of quite excited to film this. I was just rummaging through some bits in my room so I'd sort some stuff out when I came across my old primary school certificates. Now because I work in a school and they still do assemblies where they give certificates out, I was like, this is going to be such a good video to look back on and see what I actually achieved at that age myself. So without further ado, let's get started. So as you can see, my certificates are in a nice little burgundy coloured type folder because I had quite a lot, not all from school, they were from different things as well, but I'm going to try and just look at the school ones and maybe a couple of extra ones in there. I'm not going to look at them all because there are, you know, lots and we don't want to go through them all, do we? And just sit here for ages. So let's have a look first of all. There's a lot of swimming ones in here, I've noticed. But what I have noticed, because I have quickly just looked through before making this video so I know kind of which ones to pick out and things, that my year 4 teacher seemed to give me the most certificates. Now, my year 4 teacher also did like an after school club that I went to on Tuesday, so she knew me outside of school as well. So yeah, she kind of knew me as well outside. So I did tend to get most of them in year 4 and year 5, my certificates. So my first one, I've got a bunny on it, it says for a lovely piece of ICT work. I remember getting this award. I remember having to go up to the front of the school and find my piece of work and show it. I can't remember what it was on, obviously, because it was back in 2002, like the 8th of November 02, so it was a very, very long time ago. But yeah, I was always like one of the goody two-shoes in school. I was so excited to get awards and I always wanted to work hard and get to that part where I would get a certificate in assembly and stuff. I loved all that kind of stuff. I was a bit of an odd child. I loved primary school. I loved going to school. We always got these bronze, silver and gold certificates. So here's a bronze one. A bronze one would be for getting 10 stickers in class. So a lot of schools now do it where you get a sticker and you put it in your book or you put it on your shirt. At our school we had a sticker chart. It was probably about that kind of size, and it was stuck on the wall in the classroom. It had everybody's names on it, so every time you got a sticker you put it on and you go across on the line, and if you got 10 stickers you got a bronze certificate, 30 stickers you got a silver certificate, and I don't know how many you needed to get a gold. I never managed to get to a gold certificate, but every year, I think apart from year 6, I got bronze and silver. Year 6 I just managed to get a bronze. Yeah, so that's one of the bronze ones. That is from my year 4 as well, so that was 10 stickers, and then I did get a silver one like I mentioned. So then there's some from like outside of school. I got one for climbing up a lighthouse in Withensea. There were 144 steps, so I got a certificate for that, which at the time it was quite a good achievement for someone of my age. This one says for completing comprehension quickly and getting most right. So I was quite good at like literacy and English. They were like my top, like English and English literacy, same thing, was my top subject at school, along with science and sport. So they were the ones that I enjoyed the most. So I always was in like the top groups and top reading group, but then you got like the maths group where I was the bottom. So yeah, so I was pretty happy with that. But I did get a certificate for maths, for trying really hard in maths even when I found it hard. I was so pleased to get that certificate. I remember getting this one as well, because I remember that week that I was really struggling with the maths that I was doing. This was in year 5. I was really struggling, and but I kept persevering through it. So when my teacher gave me that certificate, I felt really, really happy with myself and proud that I'd worked hard and persevered with it. So the lesson is persevere and try your best, and you know, there still might be a light at the end of that tunnel. Whether you get the questions right is a different thing. If you are trying and if you generally are struggling, that's all the teacher wants, is for you to try hard. Whether you get it right is a different thing. As long as you try hard and you improve and you feel happy and proud of yourself, that is the main thing when you're in school, is just try your best. I also got one for being a helpful pupil. So this one, we had different certificates for different things. So you'd obviously pick the right certificate for the appropriate thing. This one was helping out sort the book tokens. We had like a big pile of book tokens that came in, and we had to sort them all out and put them into sections and things. So I was one of those kids that always wanted to help as well. I was one of those that would always ask teachers if they wanted anything doing or anything like that. Then I've just got you ones for like Christmas plays and spelling awards and things. And we did a Connect challenge at our school. So we had someone come in to do a Connect challenge, and one of my best friends were partners in that, and we just got a certificate for taking part. And then we went to the Earth Centre on a Year 5 residential, which actually isn't there now. I don't know what's there now, but it was like a residential trip, so you'd stay over for, I think it was like 3 nights. This was when I was around 10, and it was all about how to recycle and preserve things in the earth, but there was also things like rock climbing, zip wiring, and other things I can't remember, it was that long ago. But it was really cool where we stayed. It was like we had like a lounge area for everybody with a TV, and then we all had like rooms and things. It was really cool. That was like my first residential experience, and for like 10 years old, that's quite young to be away from your family for 3 nights. But I loved it. I've always loved being independent and doing things like that. I never really got homesick, which sounds really bad. I've just always had that independent streak in me. So if there was an overnight stay somewhere, I was always up to that. Now this Stardome one, there's a bit of a weird story to this. Again, the Year 5 one, we had the planetarium come in, so our topic was like space. So we had a planetarium, which is a big black dome thing that you sit under, and you can see the stars when you sit under it. It's all dark. And it says, congratulations, confirms that your class has taken part in the Stardome experience, blah blah blah. Now you might think there's nothing weird about this. No, not yet. This was back in 2004. What the weird thing is, the guy who did this was called Dennis Ashton, and last year at my job we went to the local comp secondary school with the Year 5 children last year, and we did a Stardome experience. That was one of the things that we did. All the groups went round, rotated through different things, and the Stardome was one of them. The guy doing it was the same guy who did my class in Year 5, and I was just sat there like, this is like the oddest experience. And I recognised him as well, and it was the same. It must have been the same setup that we had. It was really odd. So I just found that a bit strange, really. But yeah, that was cool. And let's do 2 more. Next one, I actually remember making this. I got one for working well in a group to make a moving toy using cams. So like a toy where you'd have to make the wheels move and things. I remember making this. It was me, my friend Danielle, so hi if you're watching, so I know you watch some of my videos, and another girl, I think I know who it was, but I'm keeping names that aren't wanting to be on here. And I remember getting this award, and we worked so hard on that. Can't remember what it was in the end. Well, I can't remember what it was, but yeah, that was like a fun thing to do. I really enjoyed doing that. And the last one, I think this was my last ever award that I got in primary school, so in Year 6. It was the last day in Year 6, 22nd of July 05. And we had like a big assembly for the Year 6s, and when your parents came in and everything, we made like little goodbye videos and things. And I got a teacher's award for helping run the library, because that year I was in the library with a person in Year 5. So there was me in Year 6, and then someone in Year 5. And yeah, so that was cool. That was actually like pretty cool to look back on. I'd love to know if you'd like to see any more. I do have some more certificates from out of school things, and some other school certificates that I didn't actually think would need to be in this video, because most of them are like spelling or reading or swimming certificates that we don't all need to look at for ages. But yeah, I just thought I'd film something, because it's been a while since I've actually sat and just filmed a video in my room. All my other videos at the moment have been vlogs, which I have really enjoyed loving. And thank you for some more subscribers. My channel is growing. It's growing slowly, but it's still growing, so I do appreciate all the support. Nearly 100 subscribers, which is really cool for me. I said that I wanted to hit 100 subscribers by the end of this year, so I hope I can complete that goal, so that'll be really cool, and then I can go on to big things with more people. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like down there somewhere. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you're new to my channel, then look around. I do try to keep my content a variety of things, so that people might like certain things rather than others. And I will see you next time with another video. Bye!